I think I'm tall enough. Can you still see me? Okay, great. All right, so we are ending the show with something that is pretty cool. Over 2 million of these have been sold, and it's all about heating the space you're in. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. It's from Duraflame, and they started in 1972 with fireplace logs as a way to cut home heating costs. Now you fast forward to 2024, and they're bringing us home decor heaters, and they're always on the cutting edge of technology. And I mean, it's so beautifully done. It's $199.98 for this infrared quartz with Infragen 3D stove, heater, and remote. So you're getting this heater, you're getting the remote, and the remote comes with a battery, which I always think is worth noting, because whenever I have to get batteries for something, I get stressed out. So it comes with a battery, V39666. $40 gets this home on Easy Pay. We have some great colorways for you. Right here is cream. Only 140 to go around. We have cinnamon, 3 dozen, and then we have French gray, 30 to go around. We had a black, it's sold out. This has done super well here. So we're gonna bring in Emily Scott once again. And Emily, let's talk about this, because this is really beautiful, but it also has a purpose.
Absolutely. I just want to start by saying, wow. Absolutely wow. I was so blown away by this stove heater. This is probably the biggest, boldest stove heater that we've ever done. It's absolutely spectacular.
It is beautiful.
Has a cathedral style front to it, and it's got all of the bells and whistles on it. But here's what's so spectacular. We started with our best heating technology, our most powerful, economical, and comfortable heating technology. It's called infrared. It heats 1,000 square feet of your home, runs at a cost of 25 cents an hour on average, doesn't dry the air. But then we thought, how can we make that better? Well, we couldn't, so we thought we can make it faster. So we actually added a secondary heating technology called halogen. And when you run them together, it is our most powerful, fastest, most economical heat technology that we have.
Wow, that's amazing. And all that technology and all that beauty, and even a remote control, which is magnetic, so you don't lose it, which I'm like, that's very handy, because I can't tell you how many of these little remotes I've had for my Luminara candles, and my daughter likes to take them and they go missing, or you know, you have that junk drawer it winds up in. So right here, it's magnetic. Let's talk about the fact that you could run this with or without the heat running, which I think is really great. So you're really choosing, you know, let's say this is in your guest bedroom and they don't want heat, you know, why not? You can enjoy the flames. You know,
absolutely. I mean, how many heaters do you say, well, I can turn off the heat and it's even better, right? This is incredible. Actually, by the way, we're looking at the heating technology on the left side of the screen right now. The top, what you see is it's kind of like a picture representation of infrared. It wants to get big, it wants to expand, it wants to fill up 1,000 square feet of your home. The second box, look at how focused that is. It's a fierce and focused heat. It's called halogen. When you run them together, and by the way, there's a little button on the remote that runs them together, and did you see that light up instantly? That's what Infragen is all about. It's really Duraflame's technology, and I'll turn it off right there. Now I have infrared, and now I have Infragen, and it actually makes the stove heat 10% faster.
Wow, this is amazing. $199.98 for something that is really aesthetically beautiful, but does actually heat. And I like that, because I like that it's kind of like your own little personal heater. You know, sometimes you don't want to turn the heat up in your whole home and you're just hanging out in your office or your room and you just need that little extra something. I could appreciate that, because I feel like you're saving, right, on your bills when you're not turning the heat up in the whole house. What if nobody's home and it's just you in one room? This is going to heat it up so beautifully. And I like that you could enjoy the flames without the heat, because I know this is a little crazy, Emily, but I love to be cozy and like kind of not Christmassy, but like wintry sometimes, even in the summer. Like downstairs in my house, everything's very like rustic. So I love the idea that like, oh, well, maybe I just want to have the flames and, you know, drink my favorite tea like in the cool, warmer months. Or maybe I just want to have nice ambiance. So you're not only getting the heater, but it looks pretty. And then you have all these great colors. This is the French gray. We have cinnamon, and then we have cream on the end. And these are getting really, really limited. They've been so popular.
I mean, it's an absolutely spectacular heater. And starting with the style of it, the front of the heater is curved. We have so many sharp lines and edges in our home. Everything's kind of linear and sharp in our home. This is like a decorator's secret to kind of secretly soften things up. And that's why it's such an elegant, beautiful look. That front door looks like a cathedral window. It is so spectacular. The flame effect is of this fireplace is three-dimensional, and we did that to delight you and to bring a realism to the flame effect. It's absolutely spectacular. You see the glowing logs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that flame all the way down. Now, I have my heater running on full tilt, but I've turned everything off. You have a little bit of a glow. It looks like a little, like the end of the night kind of fire. So you can do that if you like to sleep dark. You also can set the thermostat, and here's the sensor right up here. So I'm putting the remote up here. You can set this thermostat from 62 to 82 degrees, and it will cycle on and off to maintain the temperature you set. And Melissa, as you said, you can turn the heat completely off, because who doesn't want a fireplace in the middle of the summer as well?
Why not?
You've got a timer that runs from 30 minutes to 9 hours.
Wow.
And then I have both heating technology engaged. So that's called Infragen. I'm going to turn off the halogen for just a second. I have the infrared running. So it's a powerful now, heating 1,000 square feet of my home. And then I'm going to turn that halogen. Look at how quickly that turns on. Let me show you how we make these too. So, because I get a lot of questions like, can I put something on the top of the heater? Right now, and I have this running on full tilt, 70 degrees on top of the heater. I have some flameless candles up here. I'm going to take a temperature reading. This looks like a real flame, right? Also 70 degrees. But let's look at why this is such a powerful heater and why this can help you heat your home in a less expensive way. 578 degrees, but the nature, the feel of this heat is completely different. It doesn't dry the air. And we did have that independent lab certified. So you're not going to lose any humidity in your home from adding this as a space heater. But think about how you heat your home. And this is the exciting part of Duraflame. You can now tap your furnace down, take it down maybe 6 degrees. I don't have any idea what my heater costs to run a day. It's my most expensive appliance in my home. I know it costs a lot of money because I know the propane guy keeps coming and he'll keep filling up the propane, right? If I don't take action and take control. What Duraflame wants you to do is heat the space you're in. You're in one room at a time. Don't heat the dining room. Don't heat the guest room if nobody's in there. Heat the space you're in. But the secret is this incredible combination of a powerful heater, heating 1,000 square feet, that runs efficiently at 25 cents an hour. And that's why so many people claim, and we get caller after caller that says it's really less expensive for me to heat my home when I use a Duraflame.
Well, that's a big deal. We all want to save money, right? No one ever says, man, I wish I didn't save so much money. That never happens. But these are so beautiful. And I love that you showed us that demonstration because, you know, you look at something like this and you go, okay, well, it's heating my home. Can I put things on top of this? Can I put my pictures, my Luminara candles, like all my things? You can. So this really is such a nice addition to any room in your home where maybe you want that extra bit of heat or kind of the romance of a flame. Now, the color you're seeing on your screen is French gray. In the middle, we have cinnamon, and then we have cream. In cinnamon, we only have 30 remaining. So I would say right now, pick up your phone. 800-500-7590, V39666 is the item number. Tell them that you want to get that, because you don't want to miss out. When we say 30 left, like these can go very, very quickly. You're getting the heater, the remote, and the remote comes with a battery. I want to ask you a question, Emily. what happens when you get this in the box? Is there any assembly, anything we have to do, or are we just taking it
Yeah.
out of the box?
So you're going to put the legs on. Super simple. Something you do once. You flip it upside down, put it on a nice soft surface, and your legs are going to snap into place. And then you're going to kind of secure them with screws. It's pretty easy. It takes maybe 5 minutes or something. And then once that's done, now you can bring it wherever you want a fireplace in your home. If you've ever dreamed that you want a fireplace in your bedroom, that's not really accessible for
Yeah.
all of us. Certainly not for me. But when you have a Duraflame, you have this lighting effect that kind of sinks into our soul, changes the ambiance, changes the mood. Life is stressful. I made the big mistake of putting the news on this morning. So upsetting, right? There's just too much going on. I need to make sure that my home is truly my sanctuary, especially my bedroom. I love to set a Duraflame for 1 hour a night, every single night. I'll set my Duraflame for an hour, floss my teeth, put on my jammies, like do my nighttime routine. I slide into bed. I have this incredible tranquility in my room that helps me transition from this busy, crazy life that we have to get to sleep. And then I don't have to get up. I don't have to do a thing. Running it on the timer, it just will shut itself off for you. Now, my bedroom is way smaller than 1,000 square feet, but this will heat 1,000 square feet. So if you think about that, Melissa, I have a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house, typical suburban kind of house. It's about 3,000 square feet. This heater heats a third of my house
Wow.
for 25 cents an hour.
That's incredible. And, you know, while it's heating your home, is it drying out the air?
Not at all. Not one speck, not one drop, not 1%. And we did have that independent lab certified.
That's amazing. So this is going to just add to your home, add to your, you know, the oasis of your home. Like I know for me, Emily, this year I really am committing to create more spaces in my home for those moments of tranquility and relaxation. You know, Charlotte goes to bed. Maybe I just need to unwind, either me or just me and Tom. And so I love that you have something like this because maybe you don't have a lot of space for a regular fireplace, or maybe that's a big investment for you, or maybe you've been looking for something to add to your home to change it up a bit. Like this is almost like a piece of furniture if you think about it, because you can put your favorite things on top, you know, your picture frames and whatnot on top, and then aesthetically it really is so lovely. I enjoy what you said about the like cathedral style. I mean, this looks so expensive.
Isn't
and it's
it
only
regal?
$199.98. It is very regal. This
It's
right
so
here
regal.
is the French gray, which is a beautiful neutral, but that cinnamon, that's a really like bold, beautiful color. And then on the end you have cream. So I think these options that Duraflame brought us are really beautiful for whatever home, whatever room in your home that you're looking to put it in. V39666. Question for you. What about the brightness levels? Because, you know, you said that you put on at night. How are you able to, is it on the remote that we're changing those levels?
Well, you can do it on the remote. By the way, I just kind of swung it around the side so you can see even how beautiful it is. And you see that beautiful flame effect from anywhere you are in the room. But yeah, so there's such incredible versatility because you can run the heat with no flame and you can run the flame with no heat, because we want this to be in your home every single day, 365 days a year. We know other space heaters, you can't wait to put them away, right? So what I'm going to do is, we're going to put my remote right here. I'm going to show you the flame effect. Here's where the sensor is for the remote. So it goes from F5 to F4 all the way down, okay, 0, 0, which means there's no flame effect. So if you like to sleep dark, we understand that at Duraflame. We want this to enhance your home, not keep you awake all night, right? So you can do that if you'd like to do that. And then if you want that roaring fire, and you see how these flames, they kind of go up and over and dance around these logs. The logs look like they have the anatomy of split wood. The attention to detail is just mind-blowing. You look like you have glowing embers. It looks like everything's sitting in a cast iron grate. We even put a faux brick background in the back so it would be reminiscent of that fireplace maybe that you grew up with. But you